Well, thank you so much for joining us today to discuss the power of online reviews. We are so excited to be here today to share with you about RankMyAgent, about online reviews, and hopefully, by the end of the presentation, really empower you to take the next steps with online reviews for real estate. Just some housekeeping. The webinar will be 45 minutes in length, followed by a Q&A at the end. Feel free to use our chat box to put in any questions, and throughout the presentation we'll try to answer them via the chat, or at the end of the presentation we'll try to address your questions if you've missed anything. My name is Reeti, and we founded RankMyAgent with the desire to raise the bar in the industry and connect the very best professionals to the public. We do this based on verifiable reviews. So all reviews on RankMyAgent are based on firm closed transactions. I come from a technology and real estate background, having worked in technology prior to real estate, and having been licensed in multiple provinces. I could really understand what the pain points were for agents with reviews, but also from a perspective of an investor, I did understand that we do need those reviews. How else is the public going to find? On a personal note, I'm a wife, mom of 3, 2 kids and a little puppy, and spend time outdoors. I'm gonna introduce you to Pascal. Pascal has been with our team for a number of years, and she's our phenomenal account manager. She may be one of the first people that you've been, reaching out to when you've been having questions. So Pascal, if you want to tell everyone more about yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Reeti. Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to see all of you today. I come from a marketing background. I graduated from the University of Calgary. I'm the account manager at RankMyAgent. So if you have any questions or whatnot, you're normally going to be speaking with me. So it's wonderful to have you all join this presentation today, and I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks a lot, Pascal. So we're going to get started with just giving you an overview of our topic today. We're going to start off with the very fundamentals of what is RankMyAgent, why online reviews for real estate, RMA benefits. Then we're going to talk about your profile, how to make a very robust, comprehensive profile, how to start sending those first few review requests, adding contacts, how to add review templates for different scenarios you may have as an agent. Say if you work with a buyer and you needed to send a review request, and it would be different from someone, a seller, or someone that you had reached out to many years again to requesting those reviews and so on. I'm going to teach you how to respond effectively to reviews. I want to take you to the client's journey of the review process and what our survey entails. Then we're going to talk about generating more business with reviews. So that means optimizing your accounts using our geo-farming options that we have, displaying reviews on different brand sites. If you're a Canadian agent, I'm looking at REALTOR.ca, displaying reviews on your own website and social media. Now, one of the main pain points a lot of agents have is with transferring reviews onto Google and LinkedIn, other platforms. So we're going to show you how we have implemented this with our integration and talk more about that. And more power to reviews. How can you download graphics from RankMyAgent that are pretty much the reviews that you received and share them on your social media, onto your listing presentations? So how can you leverage them onto your day-to-day business needs? We're going to talk about that, and then I want to leave you with some case studies. We'll be talking about our RMA Awards as well. So we have about a month left, end of December, for being entered into those awards, and we'll talk more about that. And then I want to leave you with some key strategies, and we'll open up to questions. So, we have been looking at the generational trend report for almost a decade now, and what we are seeing is that over and over again, the most important factor that the public wants is someone that they can trust. So someone who, as an agent, is honest and trustworthy, someone who has experience, and of course, the agent's reputation. So these things are so key to building more business, and this is what the public is looking for. And that's why we developed RankMyAgent, because we realized that there was a need for this and the public is searching this out. Even our survey itself, we looked at the trends report and we found again that being honest and trustworthy, not surprising, is some of the most important skills that an agent should have and what the public wants. Being knowledgeable about the purchase process and being responsive, getting back to them on a timely basis. So the survey itself does ask questions related to these questions that the consumer already is looking for. So that's how the survey is very much on point. And so what is RankMyAgent? If you're new to RankMyAgent, RankMyAgent is the leading online platform that connects real estate professionals and brokers to the public. We do that based on verifiable reviews, as I had mentioned, and we help you generate business through these reviews. So all reviews are based on firm closed transactions, and we do have open access to APIs available for offices and for yourself to use so that you can share those reviews everywhere. Key benefits of RMA: build your online profile, build trust through that, ramp up your SEO. So we're going to show you how you can ramp up that SEO using RankMyAgent. We'll do some quick tests to show you how that works. We do have the platform available for offices and teams, so that's also available for offices to avail. Sync Google reviews to your RankMyAgent profile and share these ratings and reviews everywhere, including REALTOR.ca, your own brands, corporate sites. So we do have APIs available. So if you need that, please do reach out to us. We do have an integration with Remax.ca already. And then, we certainly are very proud to be Canadian. So one thing that I really want to address before we go any deeper is one of the most common questions we get asked is, well, I have Google reviews. Why do I need RankMyAgent? And this basically just breaks it down what the differences are. Well, RankMyAgent is real estate focused and Google is anything and everything for anyone. So, we take great pride in the fact that these reviews are actually done deals, and the type of reviews that are written are very much focused on that space. And then the ability to aggregate reviews for teams and offices and an API that is quite unique to RankMyAgent. We do have an early resolution period with RankMyAgent, so you're never going to be shocked to have something go online. There is a whole process here that we follow. So they are moderated reviews, whereas with Google, anyone with a Gmail account will go ahead and potentially write for you. So you don't know who that person is really, and you have no control over that. We actually take the time to, look at the content, moderate, and ensure that everything goes via our guidelines. With RankMyAgent, we can also geo-farm reviews, so we can help you with SEO. So say if you farm a certain area, when you start collecting reviews in that area, we're going to help you show higher on those search results. And that is actually very powerful, and we're seeing a lot of agents really optimize on the use of that. And then we have the whole Amplify reviews with graphics that you can share. We are available on phone, chat, email. So those are the differences between us and Google. At this point, I want to just actually dive into the demo. And with the demo, we're going to talk about building your profile, adding contacts, sending and tracking review requests, adding review templates, and responding to reviews. So if you do not have a RankMyAgent account yet, you can certainly sign up for RankMyAgent. However, if you do have an account, you will be given a login and password. If you have any issues with that, just send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com and we can reset it for you. And I'm actually just gonna, dive in and show you these various features and how to make use of them now. So I'm gonna minimize out of my deck and So I am currently logged in as my test agent here, Lori Hughes, onto the RankMyAgent dashboard. And one of the first few things I want to do is head over to my account, edit profile. And once I'm here, I'm going to start populating my profile here, or Lori's profile. So, you know, her bio, her license, any languages that she speaks, you'd want to definitely list them. The social media handles, you want to make sure that this is, you know, as populated as possible. Any videos that you want to share, so Vimeo videos or YouTube videos. Your brokerage details will be here. However, if something needs updating, you can definitely go in and update it. If you don't see your brokerage name on the list, send us a note and we'll definitely get it added up here. But we generally do have it here because when we verify you as an agent, we do actually pull up that information. But we'll talk more about this section. This is about amplifying your reviews in a bit, so I'll get to that. And then we do have an integration with Twitter as well. We will get more into that. So now on the left-hand side, if you have any reviews with RankMyAgent, you can pick a featured review that would display on the top of your profile. Any specializations that you have, say if you focus more on detached homes, or perhaps recreational properties in Muskoka, you definitely do want to, you know, add that into your profile. Now, this is the services part to say if, you know, you focus on accessible homes, you definitely want to list that. Anything that you do in particular that makes you unique. If we are missing any services that you may offer, do let us know on that, and we can certainly get those added. Same goes with the specialization. Now, neighborhood focus. This is one of the geo-farming areas that is very important for you. What you want to do is pick your province or state, and then pick your city, and then go ahead and pick a neighborhood that you know, you focus on. You have the ability as a premium agent to select up to 10 different areas. So I would suggest that if there's certain neighborhoods that you actively farm, you could definitely get those added in. So you'll notice I had clicked on the plus sign to you know, get those added in. So I'm going to pick one more here, Etobicoke West, and click plus, and you'll see it's added in. If I want to delete any of these, I would just go ahead and hit the X here. Now, certainly, you know, awards are really important, and we know that a lot of the agents do win awards from their brands and so on, and you want to share those. So to do that, just click on the plus, write a description of the award, and then go ahead and find the award on your, you know, the image of the award on your desktop, and go ahead and upload it. So click save after that, and that would within your profile show those awards. Why don't I just quickly look at Ben's profile, and maybe we'll look at Alina's as well. So you'll see here that here's Ben's profile. There's a featured review. So I had shown you that there's an about section. I would love to get a video here. So, you know, that's something that we could, you know, definitely reach out to Ben to ask him to put a video on his profile. So it would be available here. The awards that he has. And then you have, you know, the latest reviews. Also, his Google reviews are showing here. So the last 5 Google reviews. Now, Ben could also actually add some photographs to his reviews. So I would encourage him to do that. Let's take a look at Alina's profile there for a second. Okay, perfect. So here's her video. And I think that's a really powerful piece to have a video right there on your profile. And then there's her awards. And so I think she's not added, you know, I believe Simon Hunt has also, he's added some photographs. I do want to show them the difference it can make to add photographs of your listing reviews and so on. He has to catch up on adding. So you'll see what a difference it makes to have photographs tied with your reviews, and we'll show you how to do this. So it gives a sense to the prospective, you know, home buyer, the home seller, the type of inventory, like what you deal with, and it just gives it an organic appeal. As long as you have permission from the buyer seller, you can go ahead and upload them onto RankMyAgent. But yeah, so that's, these are a couple of examples for you about getting these profiles all set. And now, once the profile is all ready and all ready to go, your next step is to start requesting reviews. Click the request review button right here. Put in the email address of the client that you just completed the deal with. So I'm going to put in the email address, and I have this email address already in my directory. So I'm going to actually make up another email address, and you'll notice that it says here that the email address is not found in your contact list. I can continue this way, or I can add this contact to my own contact list. And I would encourage you to do that, because if you have to reach out to them again, it just really makes it very much easier than having to type that email address. So I'm just gonna save it. And then there is one standard template that comes within RankMyAgent, but you can go ahead and add many, many different templates, and we have this ready for you. We have a whole set of templates you can use, but you would just select the template that you need. And then you can send a copy to yourself. If you make any changes, feel free to make the changes onto the template. The only thing is that you'd want to save the review request as a template then, and then send the request off. So that's how the request gets sent out to your home seller, the home buyer who recently firmed the transaction. For you to track the actual process here, head over to review stats. So that's under my account, review stats. And you can actually see the email that was sent out. So you can see that it's branded with your detail. And you can also see if it got delivered, if it got viewed, if a survey got started, if it got completed. You also do have the ability to resend a review request. So by clicking this button, resend request, the same email will go out with the subject reminder on it. So that's something to definitely take a look at after you send out these requests. So let's at this point look at review templates, because we understand that you have a variety of buyers and sellers, and you want to just make it very easy for yourself to send out these requests. So what we have done is created a PDF here, the ultimate bundle of review templates. And this is for a variety of different scenarios from many years after a deal is closed. You help sell, you help buy, you help rent. Even if you're moving a review from another platform over, there is a script ready for each sort of scenario. And for you to use it, all you have to do is, for example, say if I have a renter, I would just copy the script that I need. And you can, of course, further customize it as you need. So I'm going to write here, create new. And you can just fix the formatting a bit, and it would be all set to go out the next time I need to send a review request for my renter. I would just pick the for renter template, and I would go ahead and send it out. Okay, so contacts. Now, I showed you one way of adding contacts onto RankMyAgent, which was within the review request. The other way is via the form here. We are going to be building up an ability for you to upload a CSV file. So that's upcoming in the next little while. So that's on our roadmap. But for now, this is where the contacts are. Or you could, at that point, just add it to a directory. Perfect. So, we've talked about a lot of fundamentals with RankMyAgent about the templates, the review stats. And I think at this point, it would make sense to show you what the actual survey is and understand the client's journey better. So I'm going to pass it to Pascal to guide you on that component.
Yeah, thank you, Rady. Yeah, so I'll just go over kind of what the review process is like for your clients who are writing a review for you. So the first step, as Rady has shown you, is requesting that review from RankMyAgent. So your clients will get an email address or an email which they can click on a link to be sent to your direct survey link, or they can look you up online and they can find your profile and write a review for you. Self-explanatory, but they click on that survey to start. They'll just complete the survey with all the required information that we need from them, and they just need to submit it. Once they've submitted their review, we send we have a prompt that asks them to check their inbox and their email just to verify their email address is legitimate. And so your client just needs to go back and click on that link. And when they verify their review, that's when you will get that review confirmation needed email, which allows you to either confirm the review or flag it if it needs moderation. Step 5 is the next step after they verify the review. So any client who verifies the review gets sent to a landing page. If you have the Google or LinkedIn integration set into your profile, then that landing page that they encounter will have their testimonial ready to be copied over to your Google reviews or LinkedIn page. They'll need to log in to their accounts, but Rady will go more into detail about that integration later. But if you have that, then that is part of the review process. And then finally, your client gets notified when the review gets published that it is live onto your profile, and they can go and see that review that has been published.
Thanks, Pascal. Yeah, no, that's great. And you know what? It's a very easy process. So I want to show you what this survey looks like. Basically, when you send out that review request, an email goes out to the client. Within that email, there is a little link there. Click here to begin survey. They click on the link and they're redirected to your personalized survey page. And within that, we have the survey, which, you know, they have an option of a 5-star quick rate, which will move all of these stars to the 5-hand side if they're rushing. As we know, sometimes clients are in a big rush to get these done, or they can, you know, go ahead and select what they would like within the different metrics. So these are the metrics. And, you know, as I was telling you, these are generated basically looking at research, looking at what the home buyer seller has been looking for in an agent. And then we do ask if any factors were beyond the control of the agent, because we do know that sometimes banks, sometimes external forces are also in the way. So, you know, that needs to be addressed. Did they get value from the transaction, and would they use you again? These are great metrics for you to understand, you know, who are your true ambassadors, who are the people who are going to actually pass those referrals to you, and so on. So, you know, great insights. So service details, when did the agent help you? So what month, what year, what role they played, and then the property details. The property details are never shared live on the site publicly. It's only used for verification purposes. And these areas about verifying the review, if you do use the review requester system that I had shown you, these would be pre-filled with their first name, last name, and email address. So that would save them a step. If they do not want to use their real name, they don't have to use their real name. So we do have here, please feel free to use an alias, and they can use the pseudonym here. But you know, we do want that property address, and that's how we would track and ensure. Okay, so then they would just confirm and then submit it. Once they submit it, they get an email such as this saying, verify your review on RankMyAgent. So they get this email, and they would do the final step of clicking this link, and then everything would be done on their end. So that's pretty much the process with RankMyAgent on how your client will submit a review. If those Google integrations have been done, they're going to be taken to a landing page, which would allow them to also share the same review on Google or LinkedIn. So, you know, at this point, I would love to talk about generating more business with online reviews, because, you know, I know that reviews are so powerful in your business. I've talked to so many agents across the country who always tell me that, you know, by the time that these reviews are read, people are already convinced they want to work with the agent. And that just goes to the power of your clients that are taking the time to write those reviews for you. It really does make a lot of difference. So let's talk about now geo-farming, displaying reviews on Realtor.ca, displaying reviews on your own website and social media, the Google, LinkedIn, and then those graphics and so on. Okay. So with RankMyAgent, you are searchable in many, many different ways. And one of those ways is by the geo-farming location. The second way is by looking at agents that have been top reviewed locally. So within locally, we look at agents basically where those reviews are coming from, where the survey returns are happening based on those addresses. And that's how we show those agents that are actually locally, doing very well in that area. The part of it is what you do your farm, and the second part is what those survey returns are showing us. Trending is someone who has been very active in a certain area over the last 90 days. And then top reviewed is a combination of most reviewed and the most ranked. Now, these reviews, like these agents, basically can be sorted by individuals, teams, offices, and also the services that are offered. What we want to encourage you to do is after a review goes live on RankMyAgent, you have another ability to add locations to the review. So here, what I'm going to do is go back into my dashboard as Lori and show you where this is. So my account reviews. And right where my live reviews are, here you'll see these are my live reviews. I want to go in and add locations. You'll see that some of these locations have already been added for me. So I'm going to actually try to find someone who does not, or what they do have locations. So what I'm going to do is go over to my edit response, and that's the response component. If I click the X button here, I should be able to delete the review or delete the location. Oh, here we go. So by clicking on it, now I can change the location if needed. Say if, I want to drill down and I really want to tell someone that this is a High Park area, this review, I would drill down and add this. And this is going to actually help you with your locally showing in the search engine. So I encourage you, if you don't have locations in any of your reviews already, go ahead and start adding those locations in. Realtor.ca integration. So Realtor.ca in Canada definitely is the #1 site that the public goes to find listings, to find more information about agents. And RankMyAgent does have a unique integration with the platform there. So what I'm going to do is now show you how you can do this integration. You don't need to wait for your first review to do this. What you have to do is head over to member.realtor.ca, head over to update my profile. And once you're under this area, what you want to do next is grab your RankMyAgent ID. So I'm going to grab my RankMyAgent ID here, Lori's ID. You'll see that it's on the top left-hand side here. And I'm just going to grab it, copy it, and I'm going to head over to my Realtor.ca tab. And right under RankMyAgent, I'm going to paste it. And once I paste it, I'm going to say link. There'll be some terms of use to agree on, click yes. And within 45 minutes, you'll see all your reviews from RankMyAgent onto Realtor.ca, onto your active listing. This, certainly is very powerful because, it's also on the mobile. So I encourage you to do this integration if you haven't done it already. So any questions that have come up in particular with the Realtor.ca integration, Pascal?
No.
No, we're good. Okay. So let's now move on and talk about Google integrations and Twitter integrations. So there's 2 different Google integrations we have. With one of the Google integrations, the last 5 Google reviews as they get updated on Google, automatically showcase on RankMyAgent. If you would like that integration, send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com and we can help you with that. So this is part of the premium package that we have. And it's very easy to set up, but it's great to have that extra variety of reviews for your potential clients that would be going online to take a look. Now let's talk about that Twitter integration that we have as well. I really do like that Twitter integration because it hashtags the areas that you focus on. So anytime a review goes live on RankMyAgent, it can automatically go onto your Twitter business page as well. So here's some examples on how this looks. And then it links to a RankMyAgent review itself. To do this integration, all you do is head over to My Account, edit profile. So why don't we actually take a step back and show you that. So if you go over to edit profile, right here, there is the area connect with Twitter. So just click on this link and you would log in, you would authorize the RankMyAgent app, and any one of your 4+ reviews from RankMyAgent would go on to your Twitter feed as well. Now, this is a big pain point for agents, getting reviews onto Google. And how do you ask agents? How do you ask your clients over and over again? So what we did here at RankMyAgent was simplify this process. Basically, if you've done this integration, when your client gets taken to the page to thank them for the review and to verify the review, they would click on the final step. And this final step would take them to this landing page. And the landing page basically has the review that they just finished writing for you on RankMyAgent right here. They would click copy, and then they would pick which portal they want to paste it on for you. If you've only done the Google integration, only the Google icon here would show, or if you've only done LinkedIn, only LinkedIn would show. But basically, this helps them transfer the review very easily onto those platforms for you. Once they click on that link, say if I clicked on Google, I will be taken to a page like this. A pop-up would appear for your home seller, home buyer, and then they can just paste that review from RankMyAgent onto Google. I really think this is a win-win because now you can take that review from RankMyAgent, from the brand sites onto Google or LinkedIn. And we do understand LinkedIn also is a growing network where a lot of potential clients are being found. So this is the process on LinkedIn, and can actually go. And there's also one last opportunity. Say if your client missed that landing page and wrote the review and was in a rush, when the review goes live, they are notified that their review is live. And then we have an email that goes out to them just saying, please help your agent spread the word about their service, and then they can share. And they'll be taken to those same pop-ups.
Rudy, we just have a couple of questions. Just with the Google, just to repeat just the Google integration of how to find that. Also, we have an FAQ of how to actually integrate it. So you will need to log into your Google account and find the direct link. But I can send that into the chat right now.
Yeah. And if you go to the bottom of RankMyAgent, so there's an FAQ area. And there's a little FAQ, how do I get my Google reviews on my profile? So that's the first one. But the second one that we're talking about is sharing.
Yes, that one, Rudy.
So here's a step-by-step process on how to go ahead and make that update. Basically, the Google link that you use has to have a certain format. But this FAQ does walk you through that process. Let me actually just show you where it's located on RankMyAgent when I log in as well. So under My Account, Edit Profile, Actually, a very good question that came up very timely. So thank you for asking this. So here we are, amplify your reviews. So this is the place that you would want to add in your Google, the handle there. If you click on the learn more, it's going to walk you through how it should look like, because even for Google and LinkedIn, there's a certain format it must be in for it to work. If you need us to test it after you do that setup, send us an email and we're happy to test it for you. So that way, we're sure that it's going to the right in the right way. Let's talk about shareable graphics, and what I'll do is I'll pass it on to Pascal for that. One thing I do want to add though is that every time a review has gone live on RankMyAgent, you are notified. So you do get an email, and within this email, there is a little link here that you can click. And this link would allow you to basically take a graphic of the review that was just written for you. So here's an example of that. Review that is all ready for you to be shared on social media. So I'm going to actually pass it to Pascal at this point to talk more about what you can do with reviews.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy. So yeah, all that I'm going to talk about is about like personalizing your reviews, because we know that you have a brand and a personality, and RMA has tools to help you reflect that in your reviews too. So the shareable graphics is definitely a great way, because you can share them online. So when you download your testimonial, they're fit to fit social media image requirements. So they can be used for Instagram or Facebook. But also a great thing about it too is that they are in a file format that can be edited, so PNG file. And so I'll be going over how to edit them to fit your brand more. But they can also be used for print materials too, and any marketing that you need or listing presentations. As you can see there, or how Rudy has mentioned, you can add photos to your reviews on RMA. So actually, Rudy, if you don't mind going to Lori's profile.
Yeah. So under my account reviews, you're going to see all those reviews that are live. And you can go ahead and add any photograph that you like just by hitting the Manage Photo button here.
Yes, and we can take any JPEG or PNG file. So yeah, well, however way you want to humanize the review or make it a little more personal, we totally recommend you because it looks great. Also, you can respond to reviews. So we highly encourage you to interact with your reviews because it shows off your professionalism in terms of responding and being active with the feedback that you're receiving from your clients. And also just demonstrates your relationship with your client from the start to the end. Great. Going back to downloadable graphics, another way of like personalizing it towards your brand is to download or use any type of photo editor. So for my case, we recommend using Canva because it's free and anyone can have an account, but you can honestly do these steps for any photo editor that you have, Photoshop or whatnot. So Canva though is pretty great because they have already pre-made formats of how you can use your reviews online. So for social media, they already have some suggested ones of stories and Facebook posts and whatnot. It can even be something offline for print material too, but I highly recommend it. When you create a design in Canva, you can simply upload your RankMyAgent downloadable graphic. So as you can see, Lori is right here. I have it downloaded, and honestly, it's kind of your creative playground or canvas and whatnot of what you can create to take this downloadable graphic to the next, to whatever you'd like it to look like. So I actually made one with Lori. So everything is from Canva, from the free version. You can get the premium if you'd like. Elements is basically any graphics or photos or whatnot you want to use. So if say you want to personalize it however you like, go ahead and do that. Yeah, again, we took the review graphic of here and just edit it simply so that it looks in here. And it definitely pops out a lot more if I were to publish this onto, onto Lori's social media accounts. And you can easily do that by going to the download function and saving it to your computer or to your phone and quickly share it. Again, yes, Canva has a lot of different options that you can use. And then another tip that I would recommend is also creating stories for Instagram specifically, because Instagram has, with the stories feature, a way to link. Basically, stories that you post can have a link. And so we'd recommend creating some kind of template and attaching the URL of your review to the post. And then I just remembered that something that I forgot to mention that's really helpful for Canva is this templates. So I'm just gonna quickly go over that. But if you click into review, say if you ever need some inspiration of what to do, I would also highly recommend looking through this list. Certain ones are a pro version, but a lot of them are free. So you can click on them and go ahead and start editing it from there.
Thank you so much, Pascal. That was very thorough with the use of Canva and how to really, give power to the reviews that you have, because these reviews can be anywhere, listing presentation to all your social medias, and it's really important to leverage the tool. Sorry if you've missed that. They're right actually over here. So by every live review, if you click download graphic, you would be able to, download that graphic. And it's great to put the photograph, already have that photograph uploaded so that, it's ready to go. And then you can also, go ahead and customize further onto Canva. Okay, so let's get back into the deck and see how we can show you how to leverage these reviews and what are some real life examples. And we have thousands of agents using RankMyAgent, and I only need to actually go on to Instagram, search hashtag RankMyAgent, and I see how creative agents have been. Here's some examples. Here's a listing presentation where Dave from Toronto has basically encouraged his clients, his potential clients, to go online and learn more about him. So he's repurposed the reviews from RankMyAgent and added that onto the listing presentation. Now, Dave also has done that on his website, and I think that's a powerful piece that you want to encourage your clients coming to your site, to your physical copies of anything that you send out. You want to encourage them to go back on to your review platform of choice, and definitely share that. I like how he's also saying, learn more about me on YouTube. So those video testimonials, of course, are important as well. Reviews can also be shared onto office websites. Here's a nice integration from DFH where they have they're showcasing their agents in their office and they're showing those reviews. I love how reviews go from online to offline, and I think that there is a lot of power to this. So if you had a listing in an area and you have many listings and you wanted to encourage traffic to your trusted review platform, this signage is a great idea. If this is something you're looking to do, we're happy to give you a soft copy. You can go ahead and print. This is something that is quite effective. Social media examples here. Why not run an ad on an area that you just recently sold in a farm area and run it in that postal code, that zip code, and start sharing more about yourself based on that review. Here's some more examples for inspiration. Here's some Instagram stories. So, every year we have started doing the annual RankMyAgent Awards, and some of the kids, the agents sharing their success. You can see that. We'll talk more about these awards, by the way, very soon, because we have one more month. We have till end of December to qualify, you guys. So if you have not started to send out review requests, or if you have some catch up to do, this month is a great time to get on board with that. Here's some more examples of social media shares that you could do. We've seen agents run ads based on their RankMyAgent reviews, and running them in those postal codes that they just firmed up is very effective. Here's an example from the Hamray team. I like how they use the organic photograph of the sellers, and then they have their RankMyAgent review. If you need inspiration on how to get started with reviews, how to go from 0 to 50 by end of the year, if you're new, why not run a contest? Why not run a contest and ask all your clients to write a review, and they will, and you'll enter them into that contest for writing the review. This is exactly what Jeff and Bobby did based out of Ottawa, and they did that with a home show. So it certainly was, I think, very effective for them. Reviews are great for SEO. So if I search for this team's name, you'll see that the orange snippets show up. This is because of RankMyAgent coding. This helps build trust for you. If you have a RankMyAgent account and you have few reviews, but you don't have orange snippets showing up, let us know, and we'll certainly get that optimized for you, because these should be showing up. Over time, you'll see the knowledge box. You'll see something called reviews from the web, and you will start to see the RankMyAgent reviews as well. So this is also another way that potential clients will find you. Some marketing examples. So when when people search your name, and 90% of people will actually Google you before they call you. When they Google you, maybe you do want your RankMyAgent reviews to show up there. So this is an idea about running an ad with your name and then leading it to your RankMyAgent third-party site for those reviews. Here's some more examples of agents sharing success. So, the 2022 RMA Awards are just around the corner, and we have a couple of different categories there. So we're going to have top 100 real estate agents in Canada, and these are the top 100 based on the reviews for that area. We will also have the top 100 agents in the United States as well. So we're introducing that this year. So that's also going to happen. We're going to have the top 50 teams in Canada. And then we're also going to be opening up to the US teams as well. And then the best of each city. For you to qualify for these awards, your surveys must have a transaction date of the 2022 year. So it has to show that it happened in the last 12 months or so. And based on that, that survey will be added to the category. And then we will be awarding the winners early January. So we're excited about that. And we'll also be doing a lot of promotion related with that. So I'm going to leave you now. I realize we're a little bit over time, but I want to leave you with a summary of how to get the best reviews. Well, start off with providing awesome experience. And, I'm sure you all do that. If you, are here today, you also, feel that it's very important to provide that. Make it easy for your clients to leave reviews. So that means that in your email signatures, on your website, on any touch point you have with clients, let them know that reviews are important to your business by adding them into every single touch point possible. Leverage your past client list. So take your client list, start numbering those clients basically from 1 to 3. 1 as people who are strongest reporters, most likely to write a review for you, and start there and get those clients to write those reviews. Running a contest is a great idea around that. Plant the seed really early. So even when you are, first meeting them, within your listing presentation, take your reviews and let them know, plant the seed that, this is so important for you. And when you win that listing, let them know at the end, you will be asking them for that review. So I think by reinforcing it throughout the sales cycle, they'll be ready for it, and they'll be happy to give a good experience, a good feedback back to you. I would also ask you to do a verbal survey of your clients to understand how you're performing, and if you could do anything better, because I think that's a great tip when you're wanting that great review, but you want to understand how are they feeling about you. So then just, follow up with them after closing right away. Actually, after you firm a deal is the best time. And then, I find closing does get a bit more busier. So as you firm up, and then listen to those client comments, respond back, and then pretty much, that is the strategy to use. Make sure you use real estate review specific platforms. Some steps for leading up to next year now, if you haven't done this already, set up your RankMyAgent account. Make sure it's very comprehensive. Display your reviews on brand sites such as REALTOR.ca or your own brand site, your corporate site. If you need an API set up from our side, let us know. Get your brand to speak with us, and we'd be happy to give them that access so that you can also get those reviews on your brand site. Integrate reviews onto your CRM systems and request each and every time. And then, of course, share those review graphics everywhere. So yeah, so that's pretty much the webinar today on online reviews for real estate. If you have any questions, now would be a great time to use the chat box, and we will certainly try to address them. And I just want to show you that you can also go ahead and share, Facebook. If you wanted to share your review on Facebook, you can go ahead to your account, My Account Reviews, and you can get into the detail of the review and then go ahead and share that way once you log in. So there's also all these other options, lots of other social media options, but you'd have to see which ones you really want to share to. But yeah.
Rudy, I think there's some new questions that just came in. The first one is Mimi's question about the @request review URL placeholder.
So that basically should remain untouched, because that's basically your unique URL for your client to complete the review. So that's part of our code. I wouldn't touch that, but you can touch anything else around that template to customize.
Great. Yeah. And then Nathan had a question. Can someone leave one review on RMA and have that review send out to other platforms? So basically syndication.
Yeah, so syndication is possible via the client actually clicking the link to do it. There's no automated way from going from any platform to Google without the client actually being involved, because Google doesn't want a real person to actually be writing that review. So we've simplified the process for Google and LinkedIn. The Twitter one actually does work automatically. So that one is, any 4+ will automatically cross over. So I'm going to actually log in for 1 second to show you guys what are widgets and how to use these. I'm logged in as Lori. Here are the widgets. The widgets basically allow you to showcase the reviews on your own website. There is a narrow version, there's a wider version. So what you would do is take this code and you'd copy it. So either you can send it to your web developer, or if you are a little bit tech savvy, all you do is open up the source code of your HTML file and just paste it in. And then once you paste this in, automatically these reviews would be showing. We also have buttons that you could use. So you may consider putting some of these buttons onto your homepage, or, I certainly encourage you to put something on your homepage with reviews, because I think that helps build trust. Let's see, Pascal, do you have an example of an agent that's used the widget that we could show them?
I did help Sheldon Zacharias on his testimonials page recently. So that's one to check out.
Okay. Well, here's Sheldon's page here, his website, and you'll see he's used the wide version of our widget, and all those reviews automatically get updated onto his own site here. There's a link here that would take us to his actual reviews page. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today. We are so grateful for all of you to be here, and we couldn't have built this without your trust in us. So thank you so much, and we look forward to future webinars and engaging with everyone. Wishing everyone all the very best. Stay healthy, and we will connect soon again.